Welcome back to Next Nation. I'm your host, Sylvia Alston. We are here to discuss the film, the PBS airing on Monday, February 19th at 9 p.m. through Independent Lens. The film is called Tell Them We Are Rising, the story of Black colleges and universities. I'm joined here by the director, the 3-time Emmy Award-winning MacArthur Fellow, Mr. Stanley Nelson. Thank you so much for being here. The film showed another side, a side that left me with some feelings of contempt for Mr. Washington.
What we were trying to say about Booker T is, sure, we need skilled craftsmen, but when that becomes the dominant ideology, when that becomes the way that black people should go and all black people should go, I think that's troubling. And he did that from his position of being a black college president. So that in of itself to me was fascinating. That a college president is going to be the most powerful black man in the United States.
Henry, I want to start with you. What was the impact for you?
It kind of brought full circle this discussion, because as HBCU graduates, when you're in the larger society, having to explain why there is such an attachment even now to that experience, why it was so formative, why it causes me to think of ways that I can still stay connected to that experience. And I think there is a connection to who we are culturally.
And in 2008, when I went on the campus tour of University of Maryland, I found out that there was a noose that was hung outside of the cultural center there, that there had been swastikas spray painted around the campus. And I said, I don't think this is for me. I'm going to go to Howard University, where people are accepting of me, where people are progressive, where people are connected to our culture, our cause, and are moving our community forward.
When I got there, I disappointed everyone, and I got pregnant in my sophomore year. But because I went to an HBCU, and because of the nurturing that you mentioned, and because I believe HBCUs are the land of second chances, no one gave up on me, no one counted me out, no one erased me from the roll. My professor asked me, are you going to use this as a reason or an excuse? And I used it as an opportunity, and they helped me rise.
We've been trained to be the best employees and the best consumers. That's what we've been trained to do. And so I think for us, there needs to be a revolution that involves entrepreneurship and equity and ownership.
African Americans, we oftentimes feel like we don't talk about money, or that's private, or that's family business. So we are family, and so that conversation needs to be had amongst all of us, no matter what it looks like. If it's that you are doing well, that you did well, that you are not doing well. We often talk about the HBCU experience being a nurturing one. We need to be nurtured as adults in our finances and information and understanding and resources.
The legacy that was presented in the film, we have always had directives as to how we should be and what we should be based on the legacy. But I think that what our current climate dictates is that we need directions. So the directive says you should be professional, an entrepreneur, you should own. How? And so I think that this next wave of how we perpetuate our culture has to include directions.
And attending an HBCU taught me presence throughout life. Whatever room you enter, allow your presence to be felt.
Mastering and using our sports and entertainment industry to empower us and give us a platform politically. What are some of your insights?
Sports and entertainment typically are the one thing that can kind of unite us. It's the one thing that we can kind of put whatever we think to the side to come together for that sport team or that organization. And so I think they must be more responsible when they discuss, when they consider these issues, because we're spending a lot of our dollars to support them. These things affect them as well. I mean, they may be making $3 million in salary a year, but they're still black, they're still wearing dreads, they're still getting stopped at lights and getting shot, and people don't care about, I play in the NFL.
Working class people who are now living in a bottle popping culture where you are spending $400 to $600 a bottle just to feel like you're supposed to be there. Those athletes and entertainers are not purchasing those bottles. Puff, like, who's got it, like he's really got it, we would go to the liquor store, we would buy 20 bottles of $35 Ciroc and say, hey, when it's our turn, bring those bottles out. a lot of the things that we see are not true. I know for a fact, like I've financed these lies between social media, between entertainment, and between sports, and I just wish people were a lot more honest, because I think it would break down it would break down this culture that we have right now.
And I think in our schools, we're not taught to be business owners. We're just not. Like, we're taught to be again, to the Booker T. Washington mindset, it's to be the best employees there are.
I thank you to my panel, my illustrious panel, for being here today. Thank you all for coming in. It was a pleasure to have you. And the film, Tell Them We Are Rising, the story of Black colleges and universities, will air tomorrow on PBS Independent Lens, February 19th at 9 p.m. Thank you so much. Have a blessed and happy Sunday. We'll see you soon.